Welcome to algebra. Let's talk about direct variation. Alright, what is direct variation? It looks like this. You got your outputs always equal to some constant times your input. Another way to say it is output divided by input always equals a constant. So, what's an example of this? We have y equals 2x, that's a line. It goes through 0, 0, which happens to be the only point where this doesn't work because you're not allowed to divide by 0. But if you look at this point, y over x, 2 over 1 equals 2. If you look at this point, 4 over 2 is 2. So the y value, or the output, is always 2 times the x value, or the input. So this is direct variation. Direct variation is always going to be a line that goes through the origin, and the slope is this constant of variation. Alright, so let's take a look at these functions and try to determine whether y varies directly with x. See if we got direct variation going on. Now let's see. 2 over 1 is 2. 6 over 3 is 2. And 8 over 4 is 2. So y over x always equals 2. So yeah, we got direct variation, and our constant of variation is how about this one? 4 over 1 is 4. 8 over 2 is 4. But 11 over 3 is not 4. So that means we don't have direct variation because we don't have the same constant of variation each time. Alright, see if you can figure out these two. Pause it, give yourself a chance to work on those, and then push play when you're ready to see the solution. Alright, so let's check. Y over x, negative 21 over 3, it's negative 7. How about negative 14 over 2, that's negative 7. And negative 7 over 1, that's negative 7. So y varies directly with x. Our constant of variation is negative 7. So the function rule is y equals negative 7x. On B, if we look at y over x, that's 5 over 2. Does that equal 7 over 3? And does that equal 13 over 6? Well, 5 over 2 is 2.5. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 7 divided by 3 is 2.333 repeating. And 13 divided by 6 is 2.16 repeating. So none of these are equal to each other. Those are not equal. So y does not vary directly with x. Okay. For each function, determine whether y varies directly with x. If so, what's the constant of variation? Well, here we can divide both sides by 3, and we'll get y equals 7 over 3 times x. That is in the form y equals kx. So the constant of variation is 7/3, and that is direct variation. But with this guy, if we divide both sides by 7, we get y equals 2x plus 1. So then we can't write it in the form y equals kx. So y does not vary directly with x in that case. Pause, see if you can figure these two out, and push play when you're ready to see them. Okay. Let's subtract 5x from both sides here. We get 3y equals negative 5x. Divide both sides by 3. And we get y equals negative 5/3 x. So here y does vary directly with x, and the constant of variation is negative 5/3. Okay, how about this one? Y equals x over 9. Well, that's the same thing as saying y equals 1/9 times x. So this is direct variation, and the constant of variation is 1/9. And the secret code phrase for this video is Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz, as in Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. Okay, so we're going to see how to use a proportion to solve direct variation. Suppose y varies directly with x, and y equals 9 when x equals negative 15. What is y when x equals negative 21? Well, we know that since y varies directly with x, y over x is constant the whole time. So any y over any x is going to be equal to any other y over any other x. We know the value of y when x is 21, and so we can use the two forms of y over x in a proportion. So we're going to say this y over this x is going to equal this y we don't know over this x. So 9 over negative 15 equals the y we don't know over 21. Now we can use cross multiplication to do the cross product. 9 times 21 equals negative 15 times y. And then we can divide both sides by negative 15. And we get negative 12.6 equals y. So when x is 21, y is negative 12.6. Alright, pause, see if you can figure out this direct variation problem. Go ahead and push play when you're ready to see it done. Okay, we're going to use a proportion. Y over x, 15 over 3 equals y over this x, 12. So cross multiply, so 3y equals 15 times 12. It's 180. Divide both sides by 3, and we get y equals 60. So y equals 60 when x equals 12. A salesperson commission varies directly with sales. For $1,000 in sales, the commission is $85. What's the commission for $2,300 in sales? Well, we're going to use y equals kx. Let's let C equal the commission. S equals sales. So our commission is going to equal sales times some constant. Commission equals a constant times sales. When we got a commission of $85, our sales were $1,000. So if we divide both sides by 1,000, we get that our constant of variation is 0.085. Now we can use that, plug in for k here. We know the constant of variation now. And now we say we can find out any commission for any number of sales. But the sales we want is 2,300. So now we just need to do 0.085 times 2,300. And the commission is $195.50. Pause the video, try this problem, and push play when you're ready to see it solved. Alright, the number of calories varies directly with the mass of cheese. So that means calories equals some constant times the mass of the cheese. If 50 grams of cheese, so my mass was 50, contains 200 calories, how many calories are in 70 grams of cheese? Well, I can find out what my constant of variation is. And 200 divided by 50 is 4. So my constant of variation is 4. So that means that C equals 4m. Calories is 4 times the mass. So I want to find out about how many calories are in 70 grams of cheese. And that is 280 calories. You should probably eat an apple instead of that cheese. Go ahead and work on practice 2.2 and formal write-up 2.2. Email me with any questions. Bye!